Good afternoon. We hope you can hear us.
Yes, we're on the beach.
Yes, it's Friday afternoon, 3 o'clock in the Netherlands. This is our weekly Conscious World Agents live on Facebook. My name is Claudia from Zuiden.
And my name is Arturo, Massaro. Live from the beach. Let's see where it is right now. It's close to a small harbor, and we're trying to stand somewhere where the wind is not that windy.
Yes.
So you can hear us. I hope you can hear us very well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope so. If you are watching, then please let us know if you can hear us well. That would be really great. So, well, what are we going to talk about this week?
Let's talk about consciousness.
That would be a change, right?
Yeah, but especially making conscious decisions and how difficult that sometimes is, but also what the benefits are for you. Not only for you, but also for all the people in your surrounding.
Yeah. So, every week we write a post about what helps us to live a conscious life, what does it mean to raise your level of consciousness. And then on a Friday afternoon we talk about these things. We talk about our own life experiences and what we do to keep our level of consciousness high, and how does this affect us, not only ourselves but also our surroundings.
Yeah.
Often we give experiments as suggested ideas, what we found helpful, and
Yeah. Who will start? You will start? All right.
I can start.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, what we also want to talk about later is that tomorrow we have our Experience Day online version, and there's still a few places available. So if you want to be there, just drop us a line or send us an email at consciousworldagents@gmail.com. And my post today for this week was about a conscious choice I made in my life, about taking good care of myself. We do a lot in the world. A lot of people do a lot in the world, but we give a lot. We are of service a lot, and we are very selflessly of service. But we notice that particularly at this moment, there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of people who are going through...
Children are crying.
Children are crying. But that is actually true. There's a lot of trauma around that as well in the world at the moment. There's a lot of things coming to the surface. Things that are not so helpful for us as humans to cope with. You know, they really have created a lot of pain inside, and also because we have put the bar so high, we've caused a lot of separation and so forth. There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
So in order for us to stay well, to stay full of life, it's important that we start to realize what we first of all really are, which is consciousness, and that we are not the story, but that we live in this physical body, and of course will be affected on some level or in that. So we need to do a lot of preparation to keep the body well and healthy and so forth. And we can do we use certain methods to keep well. I have my own methods through yoga and some other traditions, like in the Buddhist tradition, that help me. And you have your own thing, and we do meditation and all these things. But also, I love horse riding. So horse riding gives me a real sense of connection, gives me a sense of being one with nature. And the beauty when you horse ride is that the horses are so sensitive to your own energy level, that if I'm not in a good space, the horse senses that immediately. Yeah. And either the horse decides to say, okay, I can help you here, or the horse goes like I don't want to be near you today. So for me, it's very important then to tune in with myself, to say, right, how am I feeling today? How am I approaching this beautiful being, this horse that is willing to carry me on its back, and he or she, chooses to spend their time with me, and the things I ask he or she to do, will do it. And to be in a good space within myself, I need to take good care of myself first before I even go to the horse. So when I cycle to that horse riding or to the livery stable, to the horse riding school, then I really check in and I think, oh, how is my mood? How am I feeling? And what am I giving to that horse? Instead of just what do I need? It's also what do you need today? So, and I love it and brush it first, and then you can all of a sudden feel the union starting to happen. The horse just puts his head on my shoulder, or just gives me a little friendly nudge or something like that, and then you know there's something happening, and it makes me feel so grateful and happy, and so it gives me a lot of energy. It helps me to put me also in full alignment with my beingness in being here, and that helps me to raise my level of consciousness to say, right, I'm aware of how I feel, how that affects the other. And with humans that's often a bit difficult because we're not often fully authentic, and we are then also, maybe responding in a way that's not so authentic, like they wouldn't often not say, well, I feel you're not really yourself today. We don't really have those conversations often, but a horse would certainly say, not feeling you today, or not feeling you coming from your heart space, or are you really open to have this experience together? So so for me that is really helpful to learn to stay really aligned within myself before I start horse riding, and then when I come back from the horse riding or yoga, whatever, but when I come back from something that I really like to do and I choose to make that decision, then I'm full of energy again. I feel more aligned, I feel more alive, I feel more in touch with nature, and it really helps me to hi Dorothy, wonderful that you're watching, and Esther is watching, and Esther will know exactly what I'm talking about here when it goes about horses. Esther and I go way back when it comes to horses, and we have that connection both with horses. They're such lovely beings, and they are one of the greatest teachers in the world that make you help to look at yourself and to heal things in yourself. And then when you do that, we are coming from a place towards others, or when we do our work from this pure place within ourselves. And in that way, I think if we all would do that, if we go to work like that, if we parent like that, if we have relations like that, with love, with care, with a higher level of consciousness, this world could be a totally different experience for all of us. We probably wouldn't be as divided as we are right now. So that was my story today. If you haven't watched it, I put a little video clip on a little canter that I did on the back of Sandor this week, which Arturo filmed. It was so nice. The horses are on holiday now for 6 weeks. They really deserve a break. They're somewhere in the paddocks they will be, and just don't have to worry about us humans for a while. They can just be fully horse, and I wish they could have much more land where they could do that, but unfortunately that isn't the case here in the Netherlands. We don't have that opportunity as such, but I really wish them a wonderful holiday, and I look forward to seeing them again. So I hope that was a bit helpful for you as well, to see what do you choose to look well after yourself, and to make sure that you can be of service and help others, or just don't help them, just be there for others and take care of life and nature itself. So I hope that you check in with yourself as well, what works for you.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
So, that's it.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
What I like about that story is that you need to find something that helps you also, yourself. You can be there for everyone on this planet, but where are you? Who's taking care of you? And this week we were also in Maitreya, that's a Buddhist center here in the Netherlands, and we met 2 people, and they helping people with hypnotherapy and regression, but they said that sometimes they feel they lose their energy when they work with people. And one of the basics, this is so important to understand, once you lose your energy, you're not aligned. You're not aligned, you're just doing your work, but it's not coming from the heart. And of course, we all have this at certain moments. And it doesn't matter if it's once or twice in a year, or that's okay.
Yeah.
We all have that. And that's just a small signal to help you. But if you have this in your life, in your daily life, when you work constantly in a structured way, then something is totally wrong. You're not doing the work as you should do. Or
Without a big shoot.
Huh?
Without a big shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, or you just should stop this work. And it's hard to say, I understand, but if you really know me, I had 4 employers before I became my own entrepreneur. And every time I stopped there at that moment that I really, after a few months, had a feeling this is not worth anymore. And the values I saw of the company that I worked for were not matching my values anymore. And in the beginning you try to talk about it, you try to find a way in this, and there's some loyalty and you keep on going, but if the energy goes down the drain, at the end you will get sick, really. And I always say nobody, absolutely nobody, no company on this whole world will pay you enough to get sick. So you need to make a conscious decision, and the conscious decision is that you should take care of yourself first. And from Conscious World Agents, CWA, we also say it's not only about you, it's also about the benefit for all. But you can only really take care for others if you're aligned for yourself. And I had so many decisions in my life to take care for this and make that decision. And every time there was almost only benefits. Almost only benefits. And it's so hard to stay there, to see that there are benefits of making a choice to leave somewhere. It can be in a relationship, it can be in work, but it can be in every situation. First, of course, you talk, you try to do and to solve everything. But there comes a moment. Thank you. My arms are a little bit tired now.
I'll hold it for a bit.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
cool, nice. So there comes a time that you feel, and that's by slowing down, to feel, okay, what do I really want? And I've been coaching a lot of people the last few months, and to all I said, okay, write down, if you have a new job or a new relationship, what's in it? What do you want in it? The ideal relationship, the ideal work. And also make a list of what you don't want anymore in this work, in this relationship, what you do in life, it doesn't matter. And then see where you are right now. How many matches do you have with this whole list? And make then a decision. Is this where I want to stay, or can I go? Or I can stay, but I first need to do this with, and so on.
Yeah.
And I can guarantee you, if you make this list and you make a conscious decision, it doesn't matter which one, there will be benefits already there. Because you're working from the heart. And that's the energy you send out then. And the whole universe will send it back to you to help you. To help you, to help you, to help you. You're never, ever alone. The reason why you think you're alone and that you need to do it alone is because you're not aligned anymore. And as you see, as you hear right now, there's so many distractions in life. Constantly. It's here around. But can you be the eye in the storm? Can you be that silent peace that's there in your own life?
Yeah.
Because there will be distractions every time. It doesn't matter if you make conscious decisions or not, there will be distractions. And that's life. How do you deal with this? How do you deal with all the things that are not helpful for you? And can you do more of what's really helping you?
Yeah. Well, I think that sums it up really. And like you say, there are challenges, there are distractions,
Absolutely.
and there's ups and there's downs, and
Yeah.
such is life. And we don't have to tell you that at all. It's just like, do you know how to keep your level of consciousness high? And that's, I think the only way is, like you say, slow down, keep that alignment. And tomorrow we have our online experience day. There's a few places available where we talk about all this with a lovely bunch of people from South Africa, from Scotland, from the Netherlands. So if you feel you want to be there and just explore where you're at and look at ways in how to implement this in your life, come and join us. Go to our website consciousworldagents.com/experience CWA Experience Day and see if it is for you. You know what, we're not wanting you to do something that we do. Explore it.
Yeah.
Like, find out if it works for you and then put it in action. Time is speeding up so fast right now. We really, you can see it all around you, and now is the time really to make your life how you're supposed to live it from your blueprint.
Absolutely.
And
we don't have the truth. We have our perception on life and off life, and we just share how we look at it.
Yeah.
And together we're going to experience, explore, and expand your own level of consciousness, your own level of dealing with all the issues in your life, and have a much happier and peaceful life than you think you can have.
Yeah, and maybe if you have no issues in your life, learn ways, because that's also what we're doing. We're helping people to make a plan so they can help others. Ask others these questions, help them. So paying it forward, that's what the Conscious World Agents does. Not just for themselves raising the level of consciousness, but to be of service of others. So, and if that resonates the way we do it, my God, we're going to have a fantastic community of people in the world who are there for others. So.
And once you're in our community, we have a lot of free stuff also for you and help you further with this.
Yeah.
So again, go to our website, consciousworldagents.com. Go to the page of the Experience Day, CWA Experience Day. Look for more information and you can sign up. It's only €54 for each person.
Yeah, and we also have scholarships. So if money is an issue, just talk to us. We're not doing this for the money, believe us. It's just, we love doing this, and we have, the feedback that we've had has just been incredible. So anyways, that's what it is. We hope you're going to have a wonderful weekend, and we hope that you
be
can
like
be
children.
there.
Play.
And look where we are. Just look where we are. Just at the water side, just beautiful children playing. And we'll stand out of the wind a little bit, that's why we stood there. But we thank you for watching. Thank you for doing already what you're doing in the world. That's just incredible. I know so many of you are doing fantastic work, and let's work together. Do more of what works together. Time of the lone wolf is over.
Yeah. And believe that you're worth it to have a great life, and also you're capable to help others.
Absolutely. You've got your own qualities, your own skills to share. Shine your light, people. That's what we're doing. Lots of love.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful weekend, and we look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.